Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
A lot of work went into this before I even arrived. Just how close are we?
It shouldn't take long at all. The Facilities Division has it well in hand. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow the script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
Up there.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are the future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in unnecessary difficulties for all parties. Rest easy. Know that the future is
totally not a dictatorship in any way, shape, or form.
looking bright, and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
That's good.
Well, that was interesting. Perhaps not what we originally intended, but it will certainly get your point across. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcasts, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Ooh, reconfigure the transmitter, and while I'm there, I might as well head to the market.
Diamond City surplus.
Where's dog meat? Doggers, do you have anything on
Here.
you? I don't think you do. You do not. Okay, good.
We're so delighted you've chosen us.
I'll take a look. Sure.
I wish there was a faster way of doing that. It's well annoying. Looks like I don't have anything. Good. Okay, let's go around to this stuff and sort out the transmitter.
I haven't forgotten what you've done for me.
No wonder it isn't broadcasting at full power.
Radio thing with buttons, radio things with dials and tubes, okay. Install the thing with the dials.
Okay.
Things
Install the thing with the
Let's
tubes.
try
really,
this. Maybe this
out.
goes
but that's
here.
Alright, I guess there's probably something that's telling me. Announcement script. I suppose it's probably called transmitter something or other, isn't it? Use transmitter, doohickey, dials, tubes, buttons. This looks like something that will probably have tubes,
Alright. In you go.
dials, and that's buttons. Cool.
I think the radio sounds better these days. I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
Hi.
Oh, hey. How are you?
Alright then, whatever. How do I get out of this place?
Father has done remarkable things. I would not exist were it not for him.
Well, technically you wouldn't exist if it wasn't for me, because then Father wouldn't exist at all. Apparently, I'm going the wrong way.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done, all that he has built.
All maintenance requests should be directed to the Facilities Division.
I thought we were turning on the one above, but apparently not. Well, I suppose we are really, aren't we, considering it's connected. This is awfully long and shouldn't need to be, really.
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
Everything is in place. It's ready to go when we are.
Good. Once the reactor is online, we'll cut into their broadcast. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My mother and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Initiate startup sequence. The extreme codes I'm call when entering the reactor chamber. Yeah, I will not be going into the reactor chamber, thank you very much.
Sean?
It's almost hard to believe. After all those years of hard work, here we are. We've arrived. Look what you've made possible.
Pretty amazing.
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Cool. Alright, I'll meet you up to the top there, where we'll be going as Director.
Sounds
Hi.
like those raiders at Libertalia.
Yeah, that was quite a while ago now, mate. Yeah, you would use a lot less power if you didn't have silly lights everywhere. Really. Oh, we're going up further? Okay. Nope, that's a washroom. You know, I actually had the ending spoiled by some twat on YouTube.
My compliments on getting
May I be the first to
V592 back
welcome
to
you.
us.
But to be honest with you, I thought that that like your kid is the guy. I thought it was going to be like really young or something like that. I might want to think about putting on their lab thingies for this kind of thing.
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will.
Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
I think we should improve lives.
I'm sure the reactor will improve everyone's life. It's a great accomplishment.
Yes, but it's not just that. The Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
This is a funny looking democracy. I don't really know. I mean, we could hit them hard. I suppose wait and see.
Shouldn't we wait and see? Give the announcement some time to sink in before acting.
That would be stupid. Sitting on our hands would only give them time to prepare.
We've all agreed that action must be taken. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
What would the results of this choice be? I'd like to make a well-informed decision.
Well, if we increase synth production, we'd be able to deploy more of them to the Commonwealth to aid in our operations. Weapon development would improve the weapons we have available to us now, making our synths more effective in the field. Which would you prefer we focus on?
I would go for the weapon development, but I was going to say that might actually help me with my weapon development, because to be fair, I'm making my own anyway, so synth production.
Synths are the Institute's greatest strength. The more we have, the better off we are.
Well said. I'll see that the necessary steps are taken. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
To be frank, I don't agree with Father's decision, but I'll accept it.
Oh, tough shit, really. How am I going to talk to Father again, who's miles away? Alright, well...
Yeah!
Speedrun! Oh man, I'll see you over there. Why is he still in the reactor? Oh, I suppose I didn't make...
There you are.
Don't think I gave him enough
Met
time.
with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
Well, not really. I think we should just wait.
There's no good answer. Taking action puts us at risk, but inaction could be deadly.
And yet, as a leader, you must make those hard choices.
You know, Mother, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. You can imagine my relief when I learned that you have, apparently, already taken care of that problem.
Oh, damn!
Sorry.
Nice.
I know it was likely difficult for you.
Ah, well, that's answered my question, my thingy earlier about that, isn't it? Finished?
You're confident the railroad is finished?
As confident as we can be. It was always a loose network. But with the key players gone, it's not impossible that they'll be back someday. But it will take them time. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
What is it? What's this last threat?
Well, perhaps it's not that obvious after all. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully coexist. They will eventually come for us, and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them. before they
Suppose.
destroy us.
I suppose we do obliterate the
Destroy them? What exactly do you mean?
Brotherhood
I
in
mean
most ones.
We eliminate all Brotherhood forces in the Commonwealth. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here.
There are more of them out in the world, Mother. And they too will come for us.
Do it again?
We can defeat them now. We can defeat them again if we have to.
Possibly, yes. But it would be smarter to put an end to it now. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
You seem pretty convinced this will work.
The Institute is nothing if not thorough. Dr. Lee should be expecting you in her lab. She can fill you in on the details. Time is of the essence.
Airship down, imagine that. Well, let's see you at Dr. Lee's house. Apparently she's only just here, so that...
Health and happiness.
Dr. Lee.
What can I do for you?
Sean says it's time.
Ah, that. Well, let's get to it. Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that the robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
It would seem we've run out of time. Let's go. We're going to cover the basics of the operation as it stands now. Dr. Orman has done most of the prep work, so I'll let her explain.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
No?
What can you tell me about the airport?
Well, there are a few key buildings that are still structurally sound, but no pre-war aircraft are still in service. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
So we just relay onto the airship and sabotage it.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct connection between their robot and the airship, so the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you in to a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
Sure.
We'll have the element of surprise, if nothing else.
Exactly. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you even more of an advantage. And, oh! I almost forgot. Take these.
Thanks. More ammo is always useful, I guess?
No. Let me explain. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use. Don't go tossing them into the bay.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I know, right? I mean, thanks. I thought it was neat. But still, it's just to help. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
What's Liberty Prime?
Dr. Lee can give you the rundown.
Yes, well, the Brotherhood discovered him. An old pre-war military project that never saw the light of day due to power problems that couldn't be solved. With my assistance, they were able to get his reactor running and use him against their enemies.
What did you do?
I designed and oversaw the building of the reactor that ultimately solved the power problems. The point here is that in designing the power system for the robot, I had full knowledge of every onboard system. I know exactly what it is capable of, and precisely how to exploit those capabilities.
We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
With Liberty Prime on our side, that'll give us a hell of an advantage.
He's not going to go stomping around, and he won't be taking orders. But he will have his weapons and targeting systems overridden. And he'll absolutely recognize their airship as the primary communist target in the Commonwealth. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry, we'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Otherwise, they'll be waiting for you in the relay room.
What have I got for backup?
Once the generators are down, we'll be able to throw everything we've got at them. And I do mean everything.
No questions. Let's do this.
Very well. Good luck to you.
Indeed. Let's go do this shit. I'm gonna meet you at the relay station. I like how no one's up here most of the time anyway. Oh, there. All right. Okay. I think we'll just ignore those guys for the time being.
Right here.
Shit.
Live the brother.
Alright, there we go. Huh. Do we have a missile launcher that I can use? No, not really. So we do have grenades. Shit. You have a rocket launcher there, which I could do with.
Warning you, I have strict shoot to kill.
He dead. Oh, you're not dead.
Why don't you make this easy for both of us?
He dead. Up, up. Whoa.
Brother, no! Hostiles in sight! Not gonna
Oh, okay. Who's still here? Someone's still here. You are. Alright.
Victory. Not like this. No.
I'm just about to level as well,
Don't
which is nice.
think I can pick this.
Security terminal. Can you supplies? Whatever. Right, I think I'm going to continue looting the place. Oh shit.
They can't hide from us.
Oh shit. That's a lot of
Area swing now.
oh.
Something's out there.
Over here. Light him up. Suppressing fire. Regroup.
Fuck. You have a lot of fucking armor. Ridiculous.